What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with the Psyshock Calyrex Shadow. Now, if you guys have been doing some Regulation G battles like I have, then you guys are no stranger to Calyrex Shadow. It's an extremely strong Pokemon with a broken spread move with 100% accuracy, an incredible ability, and a lot of other things that are going for it. However, the ones that I've been seeing have actually been paired with something like Indigo and go with the Expanding Force as well. And even though that's an incredible strategy and a great move to have, especially when you're on the Psychic terrain, I still think that Psyshock could actually be a really great move. The great thing about Psyshock over all of the other special attacks that you could potentially have for the Psychic type is the fact that it ends up taking the defense of the Pokemon into account as opposed to the special defense. So you think about a Pokemon like Fluttermane. It's got a 135 special defense, but only a 55 defense. And so Psyshock, which would typically go into that 135 special defense, only goes into that 55. So you're going to be hitting extremely hard. And so Calyrex, which is an extremely strong Pokemon, will do some pretty serious damage with that. And obviously there are a lot of Pokemon that have a different special defense and defense stat. So really you can kind of take advantage of that with a special attack like Psyshock. Now other than that, it does obviously have Astral Barrage, which is that broken move that is a spread move. As well as Draining Kiss. And Draining Kiss is a great move because if we Terrestrialize into Fairy, that becomes a stab. It's a great Fairy move, and you also heal back some damage that you end up taking from the Pokemon that you end up hitting. So it's a really great move to end up having. I was thinking about Terra Blast, but honestly, unless we end up Terrestrializing, Terra Blast would kind of be useless if we needed a Fairy move. Terra Blast would just be a normal move, which really isn't that bad. An 80 power normal move going into a Pokemon, really not horrible. However, having a Fairy move like Draining Kiss be a Fairy move no matter what is extremely beneficial, and that's part of the reason why we have that. Now, it does have the Focus Sash because it's really not a bulky Pokemon, and we need something to make sure that we're going to be able to actually get at least one move off. And if there's a Pokemon that does have Sucker Punch, obviously, we don't have the Psychic terrain to really stop that, so that'll allow Calyrex to be able to survive that. But if we do end up having it out there with something like Ogerpon, you can always go for the redirect with the Follow Me. That'll stop the Sucker Punch, and Calyrex Shadow is just going to be able to attack just normally, So it's a great mon to have, especially with Ogerpon, and having Hitmontop out there as well with the Wide Guard, as well as Feint, to be able to stop Pokemon from protecting if you're out there with Calyrex. That way you can end up hitting them, even though they want to go for the Protect. So again, a really great team here, a lot of synergy with these guys, so I'm really excited to see what Calyrex Shadow can do. I mean, granted, I've already seen because I faced plenty, so I know how strong it is, but haven't used it myself, so excited to see what we can do. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Well, let's get into the battles. It looks like we're facing Koraidon here. The good thing is we do have, obviously, the potential to end up changing the weather, which is going to be pretty good in all honesty. So I think we're actually going to have to bring Tornadus on this one. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go Tornadus. So let's go with them as well as... I think... You know what? I think we'll start these two. Why not? What's the worst that could happen, right? So let's start those two, and then let's back it up with... let's go Rillaboom, and... Honestly, I'm going to go Ogerpon as well. Two Grass Mons, it's going to I guess, negate the potential for Spore and all that, especially since one of them does have Redirect. And at least we do have, high horsepower and all that on Rillaboom as well. Plus, again, Fake Out Pressure. And that's always nice. So let's see. Mungus and them. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, my friend. So here's what we're going to do. And part of the reason why we have Psyshock on this, too. That's going to be really good against them. So let's end up going for the Tailwind. I'm going to go for the Psyshock over into a Mungus. That's perfect. That is exactly what we need. Get the Tailwind. Honestly, I probably should have went for a Bleak Windstorm. But we can hope that this is going to be enough to be able to take them out. Should have went for the Bleak Windstorm. Alright, well that's fine. Still some really good damage regardless, and now they're basically a Bleak Wind away from just straight up being knocked out. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go for the Bleak Wind Storm. We need to wake up, though. So let's spam Astral Barrage until we wake up. Why not? Why not? You know what? It's two Pokemon in one. That means it wakes up twice as fast, right? I don't think that's how it works, but still a nice thing to think about. The good thing here is if we do hit this Bleak Wind Storm, that's super effective over there. You're going to be speed, aren't you? Oh, no, okay, that's good. That's fine. Let's just hit this. Not you, obviously. Nice. Koraidon goes down pretty far. Is this going to be Snarl? No, just going straight up Hydro Steam. Fair. Dude, you are ignoring. That's fair. But that's fair. You're taking away our Weather Setter. You know what I mean? So it makes a lot of sense. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Rillaboom here. That's good. We're going to tear it into fire because they're going to go for a flamethrower, I would imagine. Let's go for the... Let's do that. Let's go for the Fake Out over into Koraidon, and let's go for the Astral Barrage. I think that's going to be the best thing. Again, we have another chance to wake up right here. We still have the Sash intact. And we're at least having one of them flinch, you know? Or they protect. One of the two. Fair. Still asleep. That's fine. I guess that works too. That's fine. We go down to Sash. Again, we're going to be totally fine with that. We should wake up on this next one, you know what I mean? We have a good chance of waking up on this next one, I should say. I wonder if we could... Because we have the... Miracle Seed. I almost said Grassy Seed. But we have the Miracle Seed. I wonder if we could KO Koraidon. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to hope that we can wake up for this Astral Barrage. Thank you. Miracle Seed coming in handy right there. Now let's wake up. Let's get a singular Astral Barrage over into Walking Wake. Thank you very much. And let's see how much damage we can do here. We know they're not AB because they protected. And we know they're going back to their Pokeball because now they have fainted. So let's go. Now we only have one Mon to worry about. And oh no, actually we have two. I forgot about Amoonguss. Tailwind's gone though. But we'll be alright. Pardon me. We got a Amoonguss, and did we see who the last one? We did not, and that is Cresselia. Cool. And a Amoonguss, which is much healthier now. However, I don't think that's going to matter. We're going to go Woodhammer over there. And let's go for the Astral Barrage, and let's see if we can just finish this off. I have a feeling, if anything, it might just be a Terra over on Cresselia to get away from the Ghost weakness. However, it is very possible. Never mind. Oh. Dude, it's okay, this is the problem I have with Calyrex. It's just, once you get that one boost, even without the boost, man, you do some really good damage with a spread move that is 100% accurate and extremely strong. But after a Grimnay or two, it goes absolutely nuts. But thankfully, that actually worked out in our favor. So I'm pretty happy about that. Good game. Well, it's finally happened. We got the Cali Shadow versus Cali Shadow. So let's see what we can do to, I guess, try to dominate this battle. Let's see what we can do. So we're going to start with Torn. We're going to start with them. I don't think we're going to end up starting with the Tailwind, though, but we'll definitely see. Let's end up bringing Hitmontop as well. I think we're going to go with Ogerpon, too. I know changing terrain would be nice, but in all honesty, if they put the Psychic terrain out there and they bring out some fake out users, hey, you know what? That's good for us, you know? So that's fine. Let's see what their Intimidate is going to be. Or who they lead, because, I'm sorry, already thinking that Incineroar is going to lead right here. It's fine. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we'll set the Tailwind. I'll be okay with that. They may just go straight out into a Astro Barrage and like knockoff or something like that. I kind of want to protect, but in all honesty, I still think Astro Barrage is probably the best move to go with here. They may end up terrestrializing away from the weakness. It looks like that is going to be the case, but that'll still be okay. Into Fairy, that's fine. Still get a Tailwind. We'll have two Mons that are going to be faster then. Oh, that's perfect. Never mind, we end up surviving another turn. Not Tornadus. Tornadus is gone. It's absolutely gone here. But we're going to be fine regardless. Good stuff. Callie's going to be gone on the next turn then. Wow! Okay! I did not think Tornadus was going to survive. Well, color me shocked. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the Bleak Wind Storm. And let's protect, because I feel like Incineroar, or they're going to protect over there, and Incineroar is going to go for, like, a knockoff or something like that. But this will allow us... Yep, we protect. They protect. And now we're going to get the Bleak Wind, and they're going to go for a knockoff over into Calyrex. Yeah, we hit. That'll bring them down to their berry. Never mind. It's crazy how that happens, huh? So let's go Bleak Wind Storm again, and let's go Astral Barrage. We will get the double hit, or we'll get the singular target, I believe. That's totally fine. Is this going to be Indeedee? Ogerpon. Okay, this is good. As long as we hit the Bleak Wind, we're good. Good stuff. Sorry, Tornadus just missed so much on the Bleak Wind Storm today at stream, so I'm just really happy that it was able to hit all of those right there. And we're back in a pretty good spot right now. We're back in a really good spot, actually. Calyrex, and is this going to be Indeedee, or do we have, Oh, it's Lando! Lando. Got you. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. I think we're just going to do the same thing. Guys, I'm sorry. I know that Tailwind with Cali Shadow is a little boring. I know you're just clicking the same buttons over and over again, but it works, you know? So let's go. Let's go Astral Barrage, and let's do that, and let's take the battle. Now, I know it was a very short battle and everything like that, but such as, you know, I guess hyper offense like that. But either way, still end up picking up the win. It's always nice to win those, you know, Cali Shadow mirrors, especially when they're the one to terrestrialize and not us. So glad we picked up that win. Good game. Well, here's the fun thing about the casual ladder. However, it actually doesn't look like a horrible team. I know it's mono water and all that, but hey, you have a Wide Guard Mon there. You have a Water Absorb Mon. Ludicolo's Fake Out and stuff like that too. So, hey, you know what? Again, a lot of respect for it. A ton of respect for it. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Obviously, I think these two are probably going to be a necessity. We do have Tailwind. Question is, do we really need to go with the Tailwind? You know? It would probably be smart. I'm just worried about Wide Guard with the Bleak Wind Storms, you know what I mean? That's okay though. Let's start out with them anyways, as well as let's go Rillaboom to. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Let's go those two. Let's bring Rillaboom and let's bring let's bring Calyrex in the back. Main thought process, part of me behind that is the fact that we're going to be able to go with the Spiky Shield on Ogerpon on the first one, and if they go Fake Out, you can always do a little bit of damage with that. It's going to be extremely helpful. But I would guess that they're going to end up starting with Pelipper and Ludicolo. I want to get that Fake Out in. And rightfully so, too. Can't be upset at it. So let's go with the Bleak Wind Storm. Let's see if we can catch him off guard with that. And let's go with the Spiky Shield. Again, it's possible that they go... it's possible that they go Wide Guard right here. But I would expect them to go with the Tailwind. Get the Fake Out and the Tailwind, you know? But we'll see what happens. Fair enough. Wow, that takes out Pelipper right away? Oh, that's why. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I mean, I know that they ended up losing 1 in speed. However, they are Swift Swim, so they're still pretty fast. So we probably need to set a Tailwind here. So let's go with that Tailwind. I'm going to go Horn Leech over there. I want to be able to take them out. I do want to get Calyrex in this battle, though. I really do. We might have to swap them in. We'll take them out. I wonder if they're going to go Ice Beam? Alright, that's fine. So here's what we're going to end up doing, I think. Who's this? Oh, that's right, Vaporeon. Hello. Let's go into them. Why not? I want them to see the field. So let's do it. Do that and, Horn Leech over there. That's understandable. I was hoping that, Calyrex was going to be able to see the field, but that's totally okay. Hey, we'll do one more just because I really want Calyrex to get another battle to kind of shine there, but it's really nice to see that Ogerpon and Tornadus can really kind of take care of that. Again, we knew it was going to be like mono water, so, you know, especially with the Grassmon, it's going to help quite a bit, but either way, still nice to see. Good game. Ooh, an Eternatus. Let's go. I'm glad to see Eternatus on a handful of teams. You know what I mean? Really cool mon. Kind of forgotten because Zacian's on Mazenta, so I just gotta hope this is not Cosmic Power. That's gonna be the main worry. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's start with them as well as... I'm guessing you're Single Strike Urshifu. Let's start these two, actually. Let's bring not Kyogre. I am so sorry. Let's bring Calyrex in the back along with... Let's go Ogerpon as well. I think we're going to need the redirect. That'll be extremely nice. So again, I feel like that one is the Single Strike Urshifu. But we'll definitely see. Like, are we going to see Torn and Flutter? Are they going to go Flutter Chi-Yu? They're going to go Torn Urshifu? Torn Flutter, alright. Cool. Well, we're going Torn Chi-Yu, my friend. So here's what we're going to do. As long as Please don't be booster speed. Okay, well, never mind. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go for that Tailwind. Let's go for the Snarl. Let's weaken them a little bit and be able to do some pretty decent damage at the same time. Okay, no Terra. That's good for us. That means it's going to be a neutral hit. We're still going to outspeed, though. We tank. Pretty handily, too. Good Snarl. Nice crit over there. I can appreciate that. So let's do that. Let's go with the Bleakwind Storm on this one. And obviously, we've got to go back to Snarl. Let's see what we can do to take them out. I actually kind of wish that I would have started with... yeah, wish I would have started with Calyrex then. We probably could have taken them out right away. But then at that point, they probably would have ended up terastallizing, so... You know. Beautiful. I'm okay with that. By the time we need to set Tailwind again, that taunt's going to be gone. Survive. Come on, hit both Bleaks. Ow, that's rough. That's alright. You know what? We knock out Fluttermane. I'm happy about that. We take out a pretty big threat right there. And we're gonna be good now, I think. Depends on who they bring in next, though. Is this gonna be the Urshifu? Come on. Yeah. Yep, you are single strike, aren't you? Oh, buddy. Alright, I got you. So let's go Bleakwind here, and I'm actually gonna swap... I need Chi-Yu for whoever's left. And that wouldn't be horrible into, You know what? I'm just gonna let Chi-Yu kind of take this here. That's fine. Snarl, they're going to get Sucker Punched, they're going to get KO'd, but at least we're going to end up getting a Bleakwind Storm. Or not. Sweet. Cool. We'll probably lose them right here, though. Never mind. Okay. Sweet. Let's go. Alright, you know what, we might do one more, and we're gonna make sure that we end up bringing Calyrex first. We'll see. Whether we win or lose, we'll keep it in there. I just want Calyrex to see the field again, you know what I mean? We're taunted, right? Yeah, for one more. Let's go Bleak. Let's go Snarl. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. This is going to be a Heat Wave. I can't believe Chi-Yu tanked that. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Really good game on this one. Really happy that those... yeah, really happy those Snarls were doing as much damage as they were to Fluttermane, and that they didn't terastallize it. Otherwise, we might have been in some deep trouble, because that might have been a two-hit KO with the Moonblast at that point then. But again, thankfully for us, we ended up kind of tanking that, and again, Chi-Yu, or I should say Chi-Yu this time as opposed to, it was that Ogerpon last time. Chi-Yu ends up kind of taking the cake there and ends up getting the win. Good game. Alright, now I'm going to assume that this is going to be Trick Room. That's gonna be my assumption, at least. I mean, who knows if I'm going to be right. Either way, though, here's what we're going to end up doing. I think we're just going to go straight up Hyper Offense. Let's go them. Let's go Chi-Yu. We're going to bring Cap in the back. And we're going to bring Rillaboom. I'm going to expect Rillaboom to end up terastallizing into fire. That would be my assumption for this one. But we'll see. Let's see what ends up happening. Maybe we should have brought torn for weather change if they ended up starting Torkoal and, yeah, if they start Torkoal and Lilligant. I don't know. We'll see, though. Either way, again, I really wanted to get Calyrex a battle here since the last two didn't feature it at all. And let's see what we can do. Perfect. I think we can stop this Trick Room. Alright, because here's what's going to end up happening. They can either stay the way that they are and get taken out by a Dark Pulse, or they can end up terrestrializing and getting hit by the Astral Barrage. You know? So let's go for the Astral Barrage. Then, I know I said I wanted to have the Terra for Rillaboom, because I think that's going to be important with the Ice Rider in the back. But in all honesty, I think this is going to be more important, just so we don't take the final Gambit. Let's do that, and let's Dark Pulse over there. And let's see what we can do. It's going to be us. We knew we'd be doing this first, though. We knew we'd be doing this first. Because Farigiraf would be slower, so they would be terrestrializing second. Well, let's see. So we got the Ghost. It's going to be good. No final Gambit here. Comes what I'm assuming to be a Fairy Terra. And again, that's why we went Astral Barrage as well. And that's really to kind of cover that. We still have a chance with the Dark Pulse to end up flinching, but at the same time, we get a good move. Wow! Smart move on that one, I will say. Really, really good read by this guy. Really good read by him. Knowing that we were going to terrestrialize into Ghost. Smart call, too. Again, hopefully we can end up getting a flinch on this one. It's going to be the best case scenario at this point. Yeah, we need a flinch. We need a flinch badly. Did not happen, though. Not ideal. Let's go for the Draining... yeah, let's go for the Draining Kiss, and let's go for the Dark Pulse over there. You're gonna have, like, Stomping Tantrum, aren't you? Let's go. Okay, double tank. We'll take that all day. We're gonna heal up quite a bit right here from the Draining Kiss, too. I mean, this ain't gonna do much, but you know what? At least it happened, you know? Let's do that. Let's get the Draining Kiss. Not bad. Not bad. Wish it would have done more. Kind of understandable, though. They're doing that just to get Ice Rider in here. And it makes total sense, too, you know? I can't be upset at that. And this is where, again, the Terra would have really come in handy for Rillaboom. That's alright. Let's protect right here. Let's go for the Dark Pulse. We already know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? So, go ahead, go Glacial Lance. And it's like two Calyrexes that found different horses. Alright, so they take out Chi-Yu. That's fine. Here's the positive. Here's the positive. They only have, what, a couple turns of Trick Room left? So here's what we do. That's unfortunate, but that'll be okay. Let's go Capoeira here. We got two at Trick Room. Let's end up going, we're going to go for the Astral Barrage, and we're going to go for the Fake Out. We'll go for the Fake Out over there. It's good. Wow, they had Throat Chop that whole time? Dang. It's fine. Here's the great thing, in all honesty. We got Rillaboom. We got another Fake Out. We're good to go. That's going to waste their Trick Room, which is going to be extremely nice for us. Question is... I don't know. Let's fake out. Let's go for the close combat. Let's go. Let's try to finish him off. Okay. What do they have in the back? Ah, I forgot about them. Smart call. Very smart call on that one. Yeah, now they can end up going for a... Yeah, here's going to be the downside. And here's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to have to go for the Grassy Glide over there. And we're going to have to go... Let's do that, and we're going to have to go Wide Guard. They're still going to be able to go for a Final Gambit here. But at the very least, we take away a good amount of their damage, or of their health. We get them down to half this Final Gambit. Never mind. Wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. What are we going to do? Then we're going to go Wood Hammer over there, and we're also going to go for a close combat. That's fine. We survived this. And we'll also get our berry, too. Oh, that's right. We can't because of their ability. Now, question is, can we crit with a Wood Hammer? The crit would have done it. The crit would have done it. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, we got the Grassy Glide though, and that's a big positive. So let's do that. And just in case they want to protect on this one, let's go for the Feint. Wow, that sucks. Hey, but we get the berry, though. Let's go. We might be able to survive one more, then. Maybe. That's right, this will be some good damage into Ting Lu, though. And that's going to be the positive. Good stuff. We take out Ting Lu. That's huge. They're going to go for the Rage Fist, probably over into Hitmontop here. Survive. Come on, hang in there, buddy. Oh, I knew that was going to be a close one. And I have to say, that was really smart of them to swap out, too, because I think we lose the grassy terrain here. No, we got it for one more. Okay. Which means they're probably going to end up protecting on this one. Alright. Yeah, they're probably going to protect on this one. But honestly, it's our win con. They have to protect, but yeah, honestly, it's our win con. It's our win con. It's the only way we're going to be able to get the KO on them before Glacial lands. But part of me actually just wants to go for an effing Wood Hammer over into them. Yeah, like we're doing this into a protect, I know, but again, it's the only way we have a chance to win. All right. Okay. The grass is gone, but hell, we can just go for a wood hammer now. Sorry, don't mean to be speechless, but hey, you know what? Let's go. Oh, so close! No! I think that's going to be game now. I think that's going to be enough to be able to take us out. Oh, if we had the grassy terrain for one more, we were going to have that. We almost were able to cheese that, but unfortunately, they had a lot of HP there. Obviously, you know, Choice Scarf with the final Gambit, obviously you're going to have as much HP as possible, and unfortunately for us, that was about 4 HP too many. Either way, that guy played that game really well. We had a chance there at the end, but unfortunately came up just about 4 HP too short. But either way, still a really good game. So again, if you guys are not familiar with Calyrex Shadow, you definitely will be once Regulation G starts up on the ladder. A lot of teams are going to end up using Calyrex, whether it be the Shadow or the Ice. Obviously, Ice would be Trick Room, but the Shadow is definitely a much speedier team. I know a lot of them end up having Expanding Force, which is why they usually pair them up with something like Indeedee, but this one, obviously a little bit different with that Psyshock. And again, part of the reason why we don't have Indeedee is just because we have 2 Fake Out Mons there, and unfortunately the Psychic Terrain does not really help us with the Fake Out. And if we're going to do some cycling with that, you know, again, a good way to do it. Obviously, Rillaboom would kind of take away the Psychic Terrain itself because of the grassy terrain, but Hitmontop might have a bit of an issue. And otherwise, you know, we have other ways of redirecting, like with Ogerpon. But either way, Calyrex is safe on this team, and if not, we still have the Focus Sash to be able to kind of tank some moves, and that way we'll at least get one move off. But again, the Astral Barrage just does so much damage. The Psyshock is great, again, because of the type of damage that it does with the Psychic. And then, of course, the Draining Kiss, especially if be Terastallized into Fairy, is a really great move, too. I was actually considering Terra Blast as well, but again, if we needed a Fairy move without Terastallizing, can't do that with the Terra Blast, which is why the Draining Kiss is on it too. This is a fun team to use, at least as fun as Calyrex Shadow can be. So even though I'm probably not going to be running Cali Shadow much up on the ladder, again, this was one that I know a couple of people have requested, so definitely want to get this one in there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.